Hi.
Hey guys, my name is Judith and you're watching my video. So since I was at the Against the Current concert at March 14th, I will be talking about the whole experiences I made during and before the concert, and if you don't want to see that and if you're just here for the acoustic performance that will be at the end of this video, then you could just skip to this time. I will blend it in right now and you could just skip to that and then you don't hear me blah blah about all the stuff. And yeah, so first of all, since I passed my driver's license test 1 month ago, it was the second concert I actually drove to. But since I was going there with my car and I already been to this venue before, and the last time I was there when I was at the Our Last Night concert, I could wait in a heated waiting room. So I thought, I'll be sitting in a car that's heated for an hour. Then I'll go like 10 meters to the venue where I have a heated waiting room. Why do I need a jacket? So I didn't bring a jacket. And it had 5 degrees outside, and when I got there, we actually were not allowed to wait inside the waiting room. So we had to wait outside with no jacket on. Me wearing a crop top when it had 5 degrees Celsius outside. Yay! I froze my ass off. But I kinda understand why the staff wouldn't let us in before, because they had a certain system with the VIP, because they were calling your name from a list and the person who bought the ticket first was at the top of the list and the person who bought the ticket last was on the bottom of the list. So if they would have let everyone in that waiting room, the person who bought the ticket first wouldn't have been able to get through the crowd and go to the front. And so it does make sense, but I still froze my ass off. Guess who was the first name that called off of that list? Me! Plus 5 people, because I was there with my whole squad, so squad goals. And after we got in, we also got the VIP tour laminate, which is so pretty. So we just went in there and we were the first people to go in there, so we were sitting right in front of Chrissy and Dan and Will during the acoustic show, and like I could reach my hand out and touch them, which I didn't do because treat band members respectfully. It was so great. And then my friend filmed the whole acoustic thing with my camera, because I have a rule: never film or take photos on concerts unless it's like meet and greet and you take a photo. But then the manager usually takes the photo because that's easier and faster. So I didn't take any photo or any video at the concert. When I was meeting in Concert Current, it was so cool to see them again. I bought presents for all of them, like me and my sister bought the presents for all of them. And Chrissy got a champagne glass filled with gummy bears that tasted like champagne. And her reaction to it when I told her that was just this. And I'm so glad that the manager actually took a photo of her with my camera while I was giving it to her. Dan and Will both got a beer glass filled with gummy stuff that tastes like peach, but looked like, when it was filled in a glass, it looked like beer. And at the top there was some coconut gummy stuff that looked like the foam of a beer. So that looked amazing and it tastes amazing, because I bought this my dad once and he loved it. So why not get it your favorite band too? And then I gave them all a big hug, and oh my god, let me just tell you, Dan gives the best hugs in the world. So if you're ever gonna see Against the Current, don't hesitate to hug Dan, because even though he's very shy, he gives the best hug. Also, Chrissy said she loved my outfit again, which made me be like, oh my god, thank you. And that was how I felt on the inside, and how I acted was, thanks. And then she also asked me where I got it from, and I forgot it, and then I told her, and it's like an Austrian shop, so it's Big Bock, and she was like, Big Bock, because it probably sounds weird in English when you don't know the name and you just hear it. We were allowed to get signed one thing, and I let them sign my Infinity EP because I bought it at the last concert, but I forgot to ask them if they can sign it at the last concert, so I asked them this time. And then we went to the merchandise store, which we were also the first people that could go to the merchandise store, and there we got the free poster that everyone who had the VIP package got, and it looks so amazing, like oh my god. I don't really know where to put it though, because my wall is just full of posters and there's not really an empty space anywhere, so I guess I just have to rearrange all my posters and throw some of the really old ones away that I don't really like anymore. And also at the merchandise store, they sold like the actual drum that Will used for years, but it's just been used so much that he can't play on it anymore and he had to get a new one. And it originally cost him like $350, but they sold it for €40 because it's been used. And Chrissy wrote on it Running with the Wild Things tour and all that stuff, and designed it. And I didn't even like understand, like he was explaining it to me and my friend, and I didn't even get what he was explaining, and my friend was like, I buy it, it's bought, I bought it, like I volunteer, I will have it. And I didn't even have a chance to buy it, and no one else had a chance to buy it because we were the first people at the merch store. So she bought it and she's gonna hang it on her wall, and it's so amazing, like no one else has this, so it's really a unique thing to have as a big Against the Current fan. And I got this beanie, this t-shirt, the Outsiders t-shirt, and also the Against the Current hoodie. And then the concert started and we were just front row because after we bought the merch we could go in this room again, and then we could just walk up and be like stand in the front row. I was literally standing in the middle of the front row, like the best place you could have, so nothing to complain about. So yeah, and at the concert it was just so amazing because I was front row, I was working out so hard the entire time, I was screaming probably the loudest. I could sing along to every song, even though sometimes I didn't know all the words of the new songs, but at least I knew the chorus every time, like Forget Me Now and Chasing Ghosts. I could sing along to it when no one else could, so yeah, I was kind of proud of me. And I was screaming the loudest, even with Rome. Like, when they announced the song that I knew, I was just like, fuck yeah, that's my shit, woo! Yeah, probably a lot louder because now I can't scream because of my family. But yeah, you get it. At the last song, which was Gravity, was just coming like in front of me and singing directly to me, pointing at me like she does when she sings at the cameras, and photos like this happen. Like I had this with her, me being the camera. It was amazing. You can watch the acoustic performance now.
Fate, Alright, this is the part, so just try your best. If not, you can make something up too. Standardization of the masses, give us a number, fellow bless us. Standardization of the masses, give us a number, fellow bless us. Education, manipulation, decide a fate, but never ask us. Education, manipulation, decide a fate, but never ask us. Never ask us, never ask us. We got too big for the cage. You like to shopping. Let's mark this down as the day. And now we said something, so open the gate, so when we finally escape, we'll be tearing through the streets, running with the wild things. Yeah. I don't really know what to do with this chair. I can't figure out whether I should sit on the front part. This chair that like slopes down. I just sit into it, but like when I sit all the way back, it feels kind of weird to sing sitting this far back. So it's like sitting up here and it's just not happening. Oh, this is the rocking one. Okay. So, yeah. We're gonna play another song. In a second. If I can get this right. In a second. I think we went over this last time, but is it German that everyone speaks here?
Yes.
Yes. But you guys said, like, a lot of you guys, I think, said, like, you speak, like, a couple languages, right?
Yes.
I mean, like, you all speak pretty good English, apparently, because you seem to understand me. Either that or you're just really great at faking it. Someone holding up cue cards in German behind me, letting you know. All right. So, we're going to play another song. We're going to play an older-ish one now. Not that anything in this band is very old. But yeah. Had a million reasons why you wish you'd never seen the truth. Haven't looked into the mirror and been probably staring back at you. I can't control myself, don't know who I've been. To resist monster keep on selling.